So I decided to make the exact same thing today. It was so good yesterday. You guys have to try it. You can totally add bacon to this. I did forget to mention that I do use the Keto Aldi bread. A lot of people like it. Some people don't like it because technically it is dirty keto because of the soybean oil, but it is what is available to me as far as keto bread. I can't remember when I first started buying this, but for months I didn't have any type of bread except for like keto wraps. But this is so good. The calories on it, I think it's 40 calories per slice. And then if you get the seeded, it is 45 calories. Just, it's so good. So good. So I toast my bread. I like it toasted. But I am going to dig into this, and I'm just feeling the pickles. For whatever reason, over the summertime, I was obsessed with pickles, and then I kind of just didn't want to eat them anymore, and now I'm obsessed again. But I go through phases. It's like I just want to eat the same thing over and over and over again, and then I want to change it up. So, but yeah, this is just what I do. I'm really simple. I eat the same things over and over again, but I do switch it up. So like I eat eggs a lot. I'll eat shrimp and scallops. Oh my gosh. I will definitely have to do a video when I do make them because it is so incredibly good. And calorie wise, it's not that bad at all. And carb wise, as well as all the macros, it's just really good. And I'm sorry, but all this food you get to eat for basically under 300 calories is really good in my opinion, and super low carb keto. So I'm going to dig into this and I'll be back. And oh, also, I just want to mention these Deer Parks. If you have never tried these sparkling waters from Deer Park, this is the lime. Tastes just like Sprite in my opinion. Like it's so good, not like sugary, tasting or anything, but it has like that hint obviously because it's lime. I love the orange. Tastes like kind of like a watered down orange soda. These are so good. I wish I would have discovered these whenever they came out, because I remember back in the day trying flavored water and I did not like it. I'm obsessed with sparkling waters. I love the black cherry, but unfortunately I can't get it because my Giant doesn't carry it, which is really sad. Walmart sells them in cans, but my Giant has the bottles, which I kind of prefer anyway. And then I have 3 of these waters. So I tend to in the morning, I also have my coffee, which is what you're resting up behind. But I also have my coffee, but I always have a sparkling water in the morning. And then I grab 3 to 4 water bottles out of the fridge to basically make sure I drink in the morning. So I try to drink 2 liters kind of in the morning, especially before I go work out. And then I'll basically drink another 2 liters. And yeah, I mean, I just try to drink as much water as possible. But if you are not a water drinker, I was never a water drinker. My husband can't even believe how much water I drink now because I never liked drinking water, or else I had to be ice cold. Now I prefer my water to be just a tinge cold, nothing like ice cold, but unless it's the sparkling, I do like that to be a little bit colder. But anyway, I was very picky when it came to water. So definitely try these out. They are really good. Or the Ahas that I showed you yesterday. I swear by them. I stock up on these. I get 2, I think they're 6-pack, they're an 8-pack. I get 2 8-packs of each flavor every month when I make my food order. It's just, I can't be without it. I love it. I love regular water as well. And sometimes I go through phases where I'll take a break from my sparkling. Again, I just like to switch it up because I don't want to get bored, because I do like the same things a lot over and over and over again. But, you gotta switch it up to keep it interesting, right? So I hope this isn't too boring, but this is so good. And you can do so much to this. Like I said yesterday, you can really amp it up. But I'm telling you, the shredded lettuce, if you don't put lettuce, you can do spinach. I've done spinach in the past, even when I wasn't keto. I would put spinach in my sandwiches and just get that extra nutrients, and it's probably more nutritious than obviously the shredded lettuce. But, do whatever you can get on hand. I just felt like with the shredded lettuce, I can make taco salads with it. So whereas the spinach, I probably wouldn't be able to use it up before it went bad. Whereas with the shredded, I can use it for more things. So that's why I went ahead and did that, just because I don't like to be wasteful and throw food out. And I do have to say, going keto, I barely ever throw food out that I wasn't able to eat in time before it went bad. So before, I was constantly throwing food out, because when you never know what to make and you don't know what to eat, but just for me, keto has been so simple. And like I said yesterday, it has been amazing that I'm able to eat food that I always like sandwiches. Like, it's just to be able to eat food that you've always have loved. I get to eat seafood. I love seafood. I don't want to take that out of my diet. I like to eat meat, so I don't want to take that out of my diet. You need to pick a way of eating that works for you. That's what I always tell people. And these videos aren't, for me, it's not just for keto people. It's really just to, teach you to eat what you love to eat and find a way of eating. I think I will always be keto, definitely always low carb for sure. The reason why I went keto was because I really wanted to eliminate sugars out of my diet. I did not like the way carbs, sugar made me feel. And I'm telling you, I've never felt so good in my life. And it's not even just the weight loss. It was before I lost this big chunk of weight. I was just feeling so much better. I just wasn't feeling sluggish every day. And also, you got to be in a calorie deficient. So cutting the calories from what I was normally eating, that also made me sluggish. So there's a lot of components to it, but definitely find a way that you like to eat. I'm not saying keto is the only way, because it is not. There's a million different ways, and you just got to find the way that is good for you personally. So anyway, I'm gonna dig into this. I don't know, do you guys want me to eat on camera? You guys let me know below, but I think that's kind of weird. But I like watching people. But I don't know, I feel like me doing it, I don't know. But you guys let me know what you guys would like. But I'm really excited for dinner. We are having chicken tenders with pork rind breadcrumbs, or pork rind crumbs. You could make breadcrumbs using this, and you can put it in a food chopper, and you can even wait, maybe like leave it out to get a little bit, not stale, but you know what I mean, just leave it out to get a little bit hard. But honestly, I made breadcrumbs with fresh bread, not stale, and you can put parsley, Italian seasoning. It's just really easy to make your own breadcrumbs, and especially with the keto bread. So you don't even need the pork rinds, but we're gonna try it because George really wants to try it, and I'm really like interested to see how it's gonna go. So I'll definitely post about that, but I'm really excited for dinner. So, all right guys, I'm gonna dig in, because for the first time in a long time, I actually woke up pretty hungry, but it might have just been because I'm thinking of this. So I'm really excited to eat my lunch, and I will see you guys soon. I quickly just want to show you the keto bread from Aldi's that we get. So this is the 0 net carb wheat bread. They do have a multi-seed, which we also have on hand. And we've been getting this, I wish I knew how long we've been getting this. I probably can look back to what our first order was, but it hasn't been our whole entire keto journey, because my Aldi's didn't always carry this. So I went without keto bread for a really long time. But the macros on this is really great. It is low fat. So technically I feel like for keto, you want to be high fat, but I get such high fats from other, I get my fat from other things. So I don't necessarily need it to get it from my bread. This is vegan as well. I actually turned my mom onto this. I didn't know it was vegan until after I ordered it. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, you gotta try this bread because it's really good. So I'll show you what the macros are here. 40 calories per slice, which honestly, even if I wasn't on the keto diet, I would still get this just because of like low calories. And it is really good. I really thought it was just going to be something you would, I don't know, not really like, but you would eat and put up with it because you wanted some bread. Not at all. I don't miss regular bread at all. I make garlic bread with this. You can even cut the crust off. I don't, but I'll cut it up in like little squares and put some olive oil on it, put some seasoning and garlic, and make garlic bread. You can do so many things. You can make the fresh breadcrumbs, like I said. Anywho, this is 0 net carbs because the fiber is 9 and the carbohydrates is 9, and you subtract and it's 0. Okay. And what's really great is you also get 5 grams of protein for each slice. And then this is the ingredients. Like I said, it does have soybean oil in here, so not clean, dirty keto, but it works, and it's whatever you want to, eliminate from your diet. I would really love to try the sola bread just because this is the only type of keto bread I've ever tried. I do like it, but I would like to try eventually a cleaner version one day down the line. And then I think I'm going to snack on some peanut butter. I just got this with my order. This is the Peter Pan Natural, just peanuts with a dash of salt, crunchy. They do also have the creamy. And so I was just going to weigh out the 2 tablespoons or 32 grams. So for carbs, it's 3 carbs and the 210 calories, which is a little high, but I can still fit it in with my macros for today. And what the amazing thing is, the ingredients is literally just roasted peanuts and salt, contains peanuts. So I remember back in the day, I had a really natural peanut butter that my mom got me and I really loved it. But, you know, Giant has so many other different kinds and they do have a lot of like natural foods as well. But I saw this and it just like really intrigued me that Peter Pan, you know, because they also have like their other one. So I'm just really excited because I really, really want it crunchy. And I don't think they had a crunchy clean one. They had a creamy one, but I like it crunchy. So I'm going to measure that out and enjoy my peanut butter. I haven't had peanut butter in a long while. I was going to put on some celery, but honestly, I'm just not in the mood to cut up and clean my celery right now. And I don't really want anything crunchy. I just want peanut butter. All right, so it is dinner time. So we are going to be having chicken tenders. I am really excited to be making this. We are going to use the pork rind crumbs. And if you just have regular pork rinds, you can just smash them up anyway. But you can get this on Amazon. I will link it below for you. I haven't tried it yet. Obviously, it's not cooked yet, but I will report in this video after I'm done eating how it went. But you can also, if you have the keto bread, any keto bread, you can also make the breadcrumbs with that as well. And then I just want to mention this just in case. This is so good. I grew up and even in my adult life love Sweet Baby Ray's. And they came out with a no sugar added. I at least get one with every food order because I don't want to be without it. It is delicious. So for 2 tablespoons, it's 15 calories and it is 3 carbs. So it's 4 carbs minus 1 gram of fiber. So it's 3 carbs. So you really don't want to go obviously overboard. You want to make sure you measure this out and make sure it fits in your macros for that day. But yeah, as long as it fits in your macros, I typically shoot for 20 grams of carbs a day max. Sometimes I don't even hit that. It just all depends, you know, when I'm eating that day. Sometimes I do hit it, but even if I were to go up to 25, it really wouldn't be that big of a deal because most days I don't even come close. So, you know, again, you just have to figure out what works for you and what works for your weight loss and way of living. So, but yeah, I will report back how this goes and have a picture. I apologize that yesterday I forgot to take a finished picture of my dinner, but don't worry, it will be there.